Another edition of Flex's Legal Bit with another topic for you. And we're here, of course, with myself, Flex, and Amanda Guajardo. I'm just saying that because they haven't figured out your middle name yet.
Oh, really?
No, not yet. So, yeah, we're still looking for a winner. So, it's Mr. Raul A. Guajardo, and we did a giveaway for a Starbucks gift card for anybody that can guess what the A stands for, and we're still waiting for a winner. I see Amanda. But, yeah.
Did you say Amanda because of that story I told?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. For anybody chiming in, first-time watchers, first-time fans, you got to do an introduction. Take it away.
Hey, Guajardo. I'm Raul Guajardo. I'm an attorney here in Edinburgh, Texas, and we focus on personal injury, and pretty much we work all over the state, right? But we do have an office in San Antonio, Brownsville, and Macau.
For your convenience, information, of course, is on the website, www.raulguajardo.com. You can see all of our information on there. We cover a wide range of topics, and today, especially because we've got holidays coming up, holiday travel and the importance of having insurance. Because some of y'all here in the Rio Grande Valley don't like having insurance.
Well, it's very common, right? People want to save some money, but at the end of the day, it's not really much of a saving when you have an accident and you have a cover. Right. Well, I mean, the holidays are coming, right? And people sometimes get rental vehicles.
Yes.
And when you get a rental vehicle, sometimes they'll ask you, do you want additional insurance? Because your own policy of your own vehicle can cover you when you travel.
Now, does that include any and all person in the vehicle?
Yeah, well, it depends on what kind of coverage you have, but yes. You can always get additional coverage, and it's always recommended, but if you have enough coverage on your own, just check with your insurance coverage because your policy can cover you when you use another vehicle.
So a lot of agents, I'm not going to point anybody out. That was kind of bad. That was going the wrong direction. No, agents sometimes get busy and don't clearly explain the policies as they should be. So for anybody that's wondering or has a question, especially watching right now, well, what type of coverage am I supposed to have?
Mm-hmm. Well, look, when we're bringing it from the perspective of the rental agency, right? They want to make sure their car is covered. So if you don't have personal insurance, like if you don't own a vehicle and you don't have insurance on your vehicle, they're going to want to make sure you get their insurance so that the car is protected. They don't care necessarily about you. They care about the car. So they want to make sure that you have enough insurance to cover any damages. Sometimes if you do have insurance, you just need to check with your policy because every policy, of course, is a contract. But when you check with your insurance may cover you. Most of the time they do when you use a rental. So if I'm renting a car, my own insurance will cover me from my own vehicle, will cover me on that other vehicle. But you just need to double check with your insurance if you're going to travel. The other thing is they sell supplemental insurance. So you can always get that. And they'll sell it there when you're renting a vehicle. So and it can cover everybody that's on the vehicle, of course.
So everything's all just in one little area that we can just tack everything on.
Yeah, but you just need to make sure that you get enough coverage when you travel. What do you mean one little area? We can take everything on. Right? Insurance? We're jumping into a question that we have nothing we know what we're talking about. If this question makes sense, please tell me.
So make a comment. Going to make sense, right? So having insurance, of course, the supplemental insurance, super important. But say they were to get involved in an accident, what are the steps that they would need to take, especially if, of course, you need to get a lawyer involved?
It pretty much is the same thing. I mean, you need to get authorities involved, of course, wherever it happened, the jurisdiction it happened. If you're traveling from here to Houston or traveling anywhere else, get the proper authority, call 911 and get them out there. You need medical attention, definitely get medical attention, call an ambulance, get a police report. That's the main thing. Get a police report. Give them your insurance. Give them, if you bought additional insurance, you got to give that out too. And it depends, of course, on whose fault it was. But if it was just a regular type of accident, normally everything is involved, all the information is there, and you can proceed with filing a claim.
Now, when you file a claim, does that get involve the rental company itself also?
Yeah, well, the rental company is the owner of the vehicle. So the rental company will take care of themselves of making a claim appropriately, right?
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't mean that you can't do your own thing against the other person, right? Your own claim.
Now, say we're on travel and somebody else has a vehicle that they've rented out, and then they end up crashing into you. How does that work as far as insurance purposes? Now, is that just with that person, or do you have a claim against the company as well?
Good question, Flex. You could have a claim against a rental agency. It all depends on the circumstances. If the vehicle was defective or there was some issue with the vehicle or maintenance wasn't done properly. So yes, you can always look into all that. You can always do the insurance policy plus maybe go after the dealership or, the rental agency if they then do something wrong.
So make sure that you're always consulting with an attorney, and information like this could be vital, and it could make the difference in your claim, especially if, a lot of people don't just assume that, you can have not only the person that hit you, but of course the company that was involved.
Yeah, and we've covered this in other videos, but other type of information, like for example, when you get hit by a commercial vehicle, like an 18-wheeler, that kind of thing, there are several parties you have to look at, people who domains on the vehicles, people who loaded the cargo, things like that. Kind of the same thing here. We would look at all that stuff.
So make sure that if you do have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can send that over. And of course, we'll respond to them. If you have any particular situation that's kind of similar, send it our way. And we'll make sure to take a look at that case and give you the best outcome possible and make sure every avenue is covered. Because like I say, you can miss some information. We try to take care of it by yourself.
Exactly. You can miss something and it's going to cost you dollars if you don't do the right thing. So it's better to get some advice.
All right. So make sure to click that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. And
you can call 956-318-3200 or visit our website at www.raulguajardo.com. And remember, we're with you.